Alright guys, welcome back to the Paranormal Review, and today we have a video called Bigfoot Sasquatch New Sighting, Calgary, AB, Canada. Now, I've been gone for a while, and I apologize for that. I had jaw surgery and some other things come up, but I am back, and you should see some regular videos from me. So I'm sorry for being gone for a while, but I will be back. I am back. So, anyways, this one is called Bigfoot Sasquatch New Sighting, Calgary, AB, Canada, by Fox RF600. Out for a walk at the river's edge. We saw this before we got the video on it. It had walked a few feet, looked back at us, then crouched down. Okay, so he's saying that before they got the video on, it had already walked a few feet, looked back, and then crouched down. Alright, so he's out with his daughters in the middle of the snow. Maybe not daughters, maybe there's I don't know, I've watched this like once. I haven't really paid attention to that, but let's just watch it and see what we think.
That is not a human. Oh my god.
Alright, so what I have issue with in this video is the people's reactions as well as the creature's reactions. Now, most animals do not want to be around humans, and if they have an escape route, they'll go for that escape route, especially a creature like Bigfoot who's supposed to be smart, right? Remember, we can't really make claims about Bigfoot because no one's actually studied them in captivity or has, any proof of how Bigfoot actually acts. However, most animals act a certain way, and so I would attribute that maybe to Bigfoot as well. Let's watch it one more time. I just don't like how look at the reaction. You're out there with your 3 kids, and you're in the middle of the snow, and you're filming this creature instead of trying to get your kids to safety. That's kind of suspect to me as well. And then as well as all of their comments about, oh, it's not a human. That is not human. Oh my gosh, that's not human. And then giggling. It sounds like the daughters kind of know that it's a hoax, and they're giggling because they're happy to be a part of it, and they don't know how to act very well. But the father also is very, or uncle or whoever this is also very suspicious. So let's watch it one more time. See, what's that? What's that? They already have the camera going. The camera's already going. So the dad's kind of putting on an act here, like, oh my gosh, what's that? That would have happened before the camera was on. What's that? Oh, get the camera. Turn the camera on. But instead, he's doing all that stuff when you very first see something after the camera's on. And he's telling them all to look. It's really shaky, and then all of a sudden it's really steady. And the creature is over here. It appears to be fairly large, but it's far away. There's nothing really to reference it against. It's not a human. Wow. That's not a human. I thought it was a deer at first, but it's not. It's not a human. Okay, and then so it's crouched down here, and then it's crouched down right over there where you can see it, and then it just gets up and walks away. Now, if I think if this was legitimately a Bigfoot, it would have just walked away into the forest, and originally it wouldn't have crouched down, and then Bigfoots are supposedly curious, so maybe it would stay there. But their reactions, mostly why I think this is a hoax is because of their reactions. There's some guy in the forest over there, probably their uncle or the older brother or something, hiding in the bushes, crouching down, and then walking away. It doesn't even run. It just walks.
That is not a human. Oh my god.
And then it's all giggly, And also there's several spots where it cuts out. Watch it one more time. I'll show you where it cuts out. Cut. And then cut right here. See that cut? There's 2 cuts in this video. So there's 2 cuts. The reactions aren't genuine, and the creature's behavior to me is suspect. So for those 3 reasons, I'm going to say this one is definitely a hoax put on by these people out in the middle of the forest, in the middle of the winter. And that's all I'm going to have to say for this one, guys. So if you have any footage you want me to review, please send it to me. I'll review that for you. And don't forget to subscribe. There's a little subscribe button down there in the description. So click that, and we'll talk to you guys later.